didn't expect it to boing that much.
Boing.
Gosh, I was trying to think of the word for that. Bounce? I said
Boing.
boing. Boing.
It sure did boing.
Time to suit up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another top 5 video. So you got Christian Hopkins,
Logan Wilson.
Jonah.
and today we're here with our personal top 5 favorite characters in the MCU.
This is a tough one. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, this was pretty tough.
I go first again? I always go first.
Yeah, you always go first.
Okay, I'm going first. I have a lot of honorable mentions. I'm sorry.
Go fast.
I'm attached to a lot of people. Captain America's my first honorable mention.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Captain America is my second favorite of the original 6, but you know. Ultron. I love Ultron.
Oh man.
I love exactly.
I have 3 honorable mentions.
I love Ultron. People need to get out of here about calling him Bad Bill. No.
Incredible.
James Spader's amazing. Korg.
Korg.
I love Korg. That theory for Love and Thunder really makes that movie better. Like it actually does. Love Korg. One of the most quotable characters in Marvel, I would say.
True.
Yeah.
Rocket. Love Rocket. Rocket is my favorite of the Guardians. I adore Rocket. I'm making y'all think.
Yeah.
No,
I thought about Rocket.
I adore
I did
Rocket.
think about Rocket.
And then Heimdall is my last one.
That's valid.
I
Yeah,
love
love
Heimdall.
You also love Idris Elba.
Idris Elba was like my favorite actor. Number 5 is Killmonger. I adore Killmonger. In my opinion, he is the best Marvel villain.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
He's not the biggest, but because he's only in one movie, but I think he is the best.
I can get behind
one
that.
of the, if not the best acted so far. Kang might give him a run for his money in a couple movies or so, but yeah.
But Killmonger's great.
4 is Hawkeye. Love Hawkeye. I stand behind Hawkeye. I'm a fake fan. I haven't seen the show yet.
Fake fan.
I love Jerry. I've always loved Jeremy Renner, and he's.
I'm curious what these top 3 are now.
Sick, gross.
Well, like some of these are. I expected him to be in your top 3. If I'm being honest.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
I don't know. I just thought Hawkeye would be in your top 3.
Black Panther's 3.
Okay.
Did you forget about Black Panther?
No, I just no.
Jesus Christ! I always loved Black Panther, and it's made just a lot. But it's made so much better by the fact, like, not better, but like you appreciate it. I almost said better because he's dead.
Yeah, you appreciate it more.
Right, you appreciate it more.
Looking back,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, he's one of the best for sure.
And I didn't notice in the Marvel like intro thing when it's like all the different letters,
the last one that ends.
The last one where it is all the letters is him doing that energy release and what.
No, it was Black Panther. It's after he jumps over that big force wall.
Yeah. All the letters are their individual scenes, but then they all combine for the last thing.
That's always stuck with me since it was towards the beginning of Phase 4 they started doing that, and I leaned over to Luke and I said, "Hey, look, he's the last one."
Now, I said that Killmonger was the best villain. I didn't say it was my favorite. Number 2 is Loki.
Okay, gotcha.
I love Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Avengers 1 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Loki is. He's a perfect villain, honestly, because he's comedic at times and it fits.
Yeah.
It's terrifying at times, and he can do all of it and then still gain your trust again somehow in every movie he's in.
Everything.
And then my number 1, to nobody's surprise, is Doctor Strange.
There you go. Yep.
Benedict Cumberbatch. That sounded weird.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes. I wouldn't say I was let down by Multiverse of Madness, but I mean, a lot of people were let down. I was not, because I love horror, but that's just because I love campy stuff. That's not what I said.
Stop it. No, we're not bringing this back.
I can't remember, was that in your video or was that in Jackson's?
It was in my video.
Oh, of course.
He had to edit it out. Did you edit that out?
No,
I didn't.
Leave that in too. But I still love Doctor Strange. I'm very excited that he's going to be like one of the main characters going forward.
Yeah,
the guy.
He's the guy. Like, who's going to be like the leader?
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it going to be him or Sam?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
forgot about Sam. But yeah, that is my top 5.
Logan?
Valid top 5. Okay. So thank you for reminding me. My first honorable mention is Ultron. I forgot about Ultron.
James
Ultron.
Spader's fantastic.
He pretty much is the entire reason that I love Age of Ultron so much.
My dad doesn't like the fact of how human he sounds, and I'm like, that's the reason I like him.
That's why it's incredible.
He's intimidating, but also comedic. I love it.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
He's incredible. My next honorable mention is Nick Fury. I love Nick Fury. I love Samuel L. Jackson. Nick Fury, just a quality character. I can't think of a bad Nick Fury moment.
I can't think of a better character. I mean, a better actor to play.
Nick Fury. Oh, he's perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
He's perfect.
I really can't. I don't think there is one.
They don't miss on casting. My last honorable mention is Killmonger. Didn't quite make the list. Was really, really close. Love Killmonger. Love Michael B. Jordan. Got to make it on the list somewhere. There he is. Now into my top 5. At the 5 spot, I have Iron Man. First time Iron Man has been mentioned.
Yeah, he wasn't in my honorable mentions.
Wasn't in there.
I'm a Cap guy. You are too.
I'm also a Cap guy. Gotta talk about Iron Man. RDJ's
Also perfect casting.
Perfection.
Literally,
probably the best superhero casting.
Literally every single one of my characters is like perfect cast. It's like the perfect cast.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally just is Tony Stark.
And someone argued he just is the MCU.
Yeah, he just is the MCU. I mean, for how many years?
11.
Like 11 years.
2008 to 2019.
Yeah. Absolutely dominated that role.
They're
he's
yet to bring
the-
it fully back. Since
He's the definitive Iron Man. I mean, there's no
I
question.
feel so bad for whoever is the next Iron Man.
Tom Cruise.
Whoever plays the next live action Iron Man, I'm sorry, you're.
I mean,
never
Tom
gonna
Cruise
be-
might be the next Iron Man in like it being like a variant.
He was.
That's what I thought he was.
He was
Yeah.
actually recently in an interview where somebody asked, one of the people on comicbook.com asked how close he was to playing Iron Man. And he said, "Oh, not close."
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But
because he agreed to Robert Downey Jr. was perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
he was like, "Oh no, give that to RDJ."
definitive.
But I
Iron Man.
really hope
His own words.
I really hope he's a variant coming up.
Yeah,
I'd be cool than being a variant. I hope they don't like do a weirdly reboot or something.
Please, Lord, don't.
Yeah, don't do that. Next up, number 4, I have Thanos. I don't think you mentioned Thanos.
No, I didn't.
Gotta appreciate Thanos. Josh Brolin, another incredible casting. I mean,
Yes.
he can act his butt off even when he's like.
It's so strange that Thanos looks like Josh Brolin.
It does,
just
yeah,
slightly.
He does look like Josh Brolin, and
he makes a fully CGI character seem.
that's what
human
I'm saying.
almost.
For a fully CGI character, I mean, it's incredible.
It's about as human as you get.
He's so well written.
Mhm.
He's everything.
Objectively the best Marvel villain.
Yeah, everything that the big bad for that entire saga needed to be. He was incredible. At 3, I have another villain. I have Loki.
Yeah,
Loki,
love.
I
Love the Loki.
absolutely loved the Loki series. I love everything Loki is in. I watch Marvel movies with Loki in it, sometimes just for Loki, because even movies that aren't necessarily good,
the Dark World.
Loki is
He
great
is still great. He's still fantastic in
He's
that
still
movie.
great
He's probably
in
the best part of that movie.
Yep.
the Loki show I think is the best show.
Yeah.
Hawkeye's my favorite. Loki's the best.
Yeah. But yeah, I have Loki at 3.
But
Next up, I have Black Panther.
okay,
Not
now
forget
you're
about
gonna
Black
lie.
Panther. I have Black Panther at number 2. The more I think back on it, I mean, I just love this character, and it breaks my heart that we're never going to get to see him again play that character.
I really hope they.
It's
I really hope they do him justice whenever they make that kid Black Panther. I really.
Yeah,
I really
and
hope they do
that
him
too, and I think I have hope that Shuri as Black Panther
We'll carry the mantle well.
can
until
carry
that
the
happens.
mantle well till that.
And the only reason
Point.
that he's not number 1 on your list is because I saw he was.
Yeah, and the only reason that he's
I
not
knew
number
who,
1.
I knew who number 1 was as soon as
Yeah.
I met you as a person.
It's no surprise. It's one of my favorite movie in the MCU is this character. My number 1 is Captain America.
Yeah.
I love Captain America. I always have.
Perfect casting.
I mean, when I was a kid, when the first Captain America movie came out, I watched it. I think it was the first movie. This is actually, I know this for a fact. My dad told me this. It was the first movie that I ever saw multiple times in the theater. Before Captain America, I'd never gone to a theater more than once to see a movie. It is the first movie I've gone back to see it again, and I was probably like 9.
I wasn't really into movies until later. The first one I vividly remember going to see the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, I remember going to see Avengers multiple times.
Me too.
But I also remember going to see this multiple times. I was really, really young. Absolutely love Captain America.
Perfect
Perfect casting. Chris Evans is
They're
awesome. I love Chris Evans.
And I know that that Sam is gonna carry that mantle well because
I also love Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
so
I love Mackie.
I considered putting Falcon on my honorable mentions,
Yeah.
but
he's gonna
be
great.
He's gonna be great and continue to carry the Captain America mantle well. And we'll go ahead and say that since I have Captain America listed, not Steve Rogers, we'll go ahead and include him in there
because he
he's
looks
incredible.
dead accurate to the comics.
He looks just like
I think it's like pixel for pixel, exactly like he is.
It's kind of crazy.
But
yeah, that's my list.
Oh my god, Bucky.
Yeah, I thought about it.
I thought about it too, but like I'm more thinking.
So I extended mine to 3 honorable mentions. So,
I have 5.
So my first honorable mention I'm going to also say is Black Panther. No one could have played this character any better. The way his character was written.
The only other person,
very unfortunately few projects he was in was just amazing.
The only other person that I think could get close to playing him as good would probably be Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, yeah, just great character. Every single movie that character is in is just one of the best. Black Panther is not in a bad movie. Or even a bad show if you technically include What If. But yeah, he's great. My next honorable mention is going to be Loki.
Loki's on all 3 of our lists.
Yeah.
So is Black Panther, Loki. Yeah, Loki.
Yeah. Loki's probably my favorite villain in the MCU. This is actually the only villain that I'm going to mention. Because I mean, you guys have mentioned Killmonger plenty of times. But mine's technically primarily heroes. But I mean, Loki is still amazing. My final honorable mention is going to be a technicality. The only reason he's not on the list is because he didn't technically originate there, but it's the Amazing Spider-Man, Mr. Andrew Garfield. I put that as a technicality.
Okay.
That's why he's an honorable mention.
Fair.
That's why he's honorable mention.
Oh, if not, he'd be number 1.
Or up there.
No.
He'd be up there.
He would be number 1. Because there is one man that is number 1.
But I put him as a technicality because he did appear in the MCU. But he didn't originate in the MCU, so I'm not going to put him there. But I wanted to mention him just because.
Because you wanted to say Andrew Garfield's name.
Yes, I wanted to speak his name, and it's as simple as that. My number 5 is Scott Lang.
Yeah.
Yee.
I haven't been on a bit of an Ant-Man high right now, but even when I was talking about it with one of my friends several months ago, they asked me, like, oh, who would your 5 characters be? And I had the first 4 almost instantly. And I was thinking about my 5th favorite, and I was going through characters, and I thought, yeah, it's Scott Lang.
Paul Rudd is so good. Man.
Paul Rudd is fantastic. I love the first Ant-Man. I really enjoyed the second one. And I love Quantumania, despite what most other people think, Logan included. But yeah, I love Scott Lang. Love Paul Rudd. Love watching anything he's in. And simple as that. Number 4 is Peggy Carter. She got her own show.
Whoa. That is not who I thought you were going to say.
Dang.
I love the show. I think the show is fantastic. It's also because I think she's an attractive woman.
Well, yes. But even still, from her first scene in the first Avenger, where one of the soldiers tries hitting on her and she just results to punching him.
Does she punch him? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. From that moment on, I'm just like, oh. Not in Winter Soldier a whole lot, so most of her content is from her show and the first Avenger. But
there's only one movie in which her character is not like incredible, and it's Multiverse of Madness.
Her episode of What If as well. Ooh, yeah, but
ooh.
If anything, she bumps up Multiverse of Madness.
Well, she does bump it up, but her character's not as good as like her character.
Well, she doesn't get as much in What If.
Oh, exactly.
What If? Yeah, but even so, it was cool to see her. But yeah, really like Peggy. Number 3 is going to be Spider-Man, Tom Holland.
Okay.
I like Spider-Man. I really like how the MCU kind of took a bit of a different twist for Spider-Man, showing him as a journey to becoming Spider-Man.
And Tom Holland's cool.
Young kid.
Tom Holland was also really good. I love Homecoming. I think Far From Home was alright. I love No Way Home. I love the journey he went on, and I'm really excited to see where it will go in Spider-Man 4.
I'm glad Tom Holland is getting a well-deserved break.
Yeah, there for a minute he was kind of doing everything.
He was pumping stuff out there for a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm glad he's taking a break.
Uncharted.
Yeah, I'm glad he's taking a break, and now it's nice to know that like a Spider-Man 4 is happening from Kevin Feige himself.
Yeah, he's got to take a break. He's got to take a break. Sundown was Zendaya for a little bit.
Yeah.
Luckiest man on the planet.
And with the rumor that I told you about, where he'll probably be one of, if not the lead of Avengers 5, with Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. But
yeah, going forward, he might be.
maybe. But yeah, love Spider-Man, love Tom Holland, great. Number 2 is Captain America.
Really?
Yeah, at the 2 spot. Love to see it.
Really?
I mean, he's got the best trilogy in Marvel. He's got my favorite trilogy of any movie franchise, to be quite honest.
You put him with
It's
Spider-Man?
good.
Yeah, I put him above Spider-Man. That's not close.
Yeah, he's way better than
Interesting.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man would never be higher than Captain America for MCU wise.
MCU, yeah, nope.
But I mean, Captain America, just perfect casting, really great written character. A bit of a confusing ending, but nothing that
Still a good ending.
still a good ending. Just
Good ending for him.
for him, yes. And I just love watching any of his movies.
I love looking at Chris
Captain
Evans.
America is never in a bad movie. You look at all the movies that he stars in, there's nothing that goes below like A tier.
Yeah.
Solid character.
He's easy to look at.
Fine, man.
That's actually no, that's 100% true. If you go back to our tier list, everything that Captain America's in is A tier or S tier.
Because he bumps up literally everything.
It's kind of crazy.
He's so good.
Yeah.
But I think
Good,
I think not surprising that absolutely anybody is going to be number 1, which is
Or-
MODOK.
MODOK. Yeah.
I mean, he's just such a fantastic.
Where the heck
I'm
is
kidding.
Morbius?
Morbius.
I'm of course kidding. Number 1 is Iron Man.
Yeah.
He started the franchise. Even if the movie might not be the best, he's still the highlight of it no matter what. Not every movie that he's in is A tier or above.
Close.
All right, it's yeah, I know it's
Close.
close.
There's only a couple that hold it back.
It's only
And even then, those movies aren't bad.
no. He is not in a bad movie.
The worst movie he's in is what? Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
And that's not a bad movie.
No.
No.
But that's
Some people think it is, but
no. But it's not. If people don't think Iron Man 3, they think it's Iron Man 2 because that's a really hated.
great.
Yeah, that's a really
That is
hated.
very hated though.
Great.
For undeserving. Iron Man, great character. Some people would argue he is the MCU. Which
Can we talk
really
about
is.
how RDJ has some of the most banging facial hair ever?
Yeah,
He's one of the coolest looking.
He's one of the coolest looking men ever.
yeah, for sure. But yeah,
Johnny
also
Depp
like
looks like
we talked about earlier, just the pure definition of perfect
Johnny
casting.
Depp.
And yeah, not surprising that he's my number 1 because
Yeah.
he's fantastic, and I've said it before. So
Solid.
that'll do it for our personal top 5 favorite characters in the MCU. Let us know what your personal top 5 is down below in the comments. Even though the only person doing that in any more videos is Luke.
And occasionally my father.
Occasionally,
We
he has
all-
left some of your comments.
We only watch Webhead Flash in this household.
Yeah, my dad left a comment on
He
the.
left a couple.
I
comments.
just saw today that he left a comment on the top 5 TV shows one.
And the actors
Decent.
one.
Did he?
Yep.
I didn't see that. I have to go back and look at that.
Yeah. But Luke is the one, like, the video that went up today.
Thanks,
about
Luke.
Thank you, Lucas. The video that went up today for the theme songs, I forgot that video uploaded until I got a
Yeah.
notification of his comment.
Jackson occasionally drops a comment too.
Occasionally.
Appreciate you,
Luke's
Jackson.
top 5 is MODOK,
Yeah.
Morbius,
Mhm.
Ned, Happy, and Phil.
Greatest
Phil
list.
Coulson.
Greatest list of all time. But anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Later, my beds.